Hey, in this video, I will show you how to earn money as a freelancer. Freelancing means to have different jobs or short-term assignments or contracts with number of companies, websites, organizations, etc. without any long-term contract. The internet has greatly expanded opportunities to earn money working as a freelancer. Approximately 10.3 million Americans work for themselves, a number that is expected to grow in the future. Freelancing can be freeing, as the name suggests, as well as empowering and challenging. In this video, we will discuss two methods. First method is becoming a freelancer. In this method, first step is decide on your craft. Decide what type of freelance work you are committed to doing. Freelancing jobs are as broad as the workforce, and you need to identify what it is you want to do before you can begin to do it. View your skills as valuable resources that are worth charging and receiving pay for. It is, however, important to know that you do not need to fear changing your area of focus as a freelancer. Many freelancers start doing something, and through the journey of freelancing they discover that they are actually good and love something entirely different. Know that you can always change no matter what. Second is create a brand. To get your freelancing operation off the ground and becoming profitable, you need to think about how you will market yourself and your products, work. This is called branding. You need to create a brand for what you're selling and how it sets you apart from the competition. This is your identity and includes your website, logo, tagline, blog, and social media accounts, among other aspects. Third is build a portfolio showcasing your work. A lot of potential clients are less interested in your specific qualifications than in a demonstrated ability to do the job. They want to see samples of your work and decide whether you're a good fit for their particular project. So building a strong portfolio of your work is key to building your business, and in fact, you shouldn't launch your freelancing business until you have this portfolio. Include as well testimonials of people and organizations who you've worked with. Reading glowing reviews will help boost your profile among prospective clients. Fourth is develop business savvy skills. You may be a freelancer, but you also need to be a businessman or woman. To successfully earn money as a freelancer and turn it into a career, you need to become familiar with the basics of operating a business, like taxes, bookkeeping, marketing, etc. In many cases, these business basics will take more time than the actual freelance service or product you offer. Fifth is set up an invoicing system. Part of doing freelancing as a way to earn real money means setting up a system for charging and receiving payment. Before you reach out to potential clients and start actually doing the freelancing work, be ready for it. It's a lot easier to keep up with accounting and invoicing along the way, rather than leaving it until later on or even until the dreaded tax season. Create a financial framework that will make it easy for you to keep organized financial money. Doing this will also help you track how much money you're earning and whether you're making a profit. Consider doing the following. Set prices for the services or products you offer. Figure out if you charge an hourly rate or per piece product. Be ready to explain how you charge for what you're offering. Create invoice templates. Using a word processing tool, design an invoice that has all of the important information. Establish an accounting plan and consider opening up a business bank account. Often banks have special services and fees for business bank accounts. Look into how much you should be charging and setting aside for taxes. Sixth is get paying clients. Once you have a portfolio, it's time to get out there and start pitching to clients. Freelancing successfully is a numbers game. The more potential clients you locate and reach out, the more likely you are to get work and, most importantly, get paid. You can begin by tapping into your personal network of family, friends, and old coworkers. Ask them for referrals. This can help bring in some startup work that can get your freelancing operation off the ground. However, you'll also need to make the first move and branch out in a lot of cases in order to earn good money. When pitching your product or services to new clients, pitch only to those clients who are relevant, and pitch to a lot of them. Second method is understanding freelance work. In this method, first point is have a vision. Know what you want and go for it. The biggest obstacle to freelancing is overcoming that mental blockage that says you can't do it and you shouldn't. To overcome that feeling, show yourself that if freelancing isn't just something you want to do because you want to work from home, but a business plan. This isn't just a fantastical idea, but a business reality. One useful way to start seeing freelancing as a viable option is to be in the process of legitimizing it. Come up with a name for your business and a logo or font type. Once you start creating the vision, it becomes easier to realize that this is a real business you're launching. Start the process by establishing a business name and creating a vision for your company brand. Second is, take time to enter into freelancing. Don't jump right in and hedge all your bets on freelancing right away. Freelancing can be a great way to earn money, but it can also take a considerable amount of time to build up. Make sure that you are 100% committed to investing your time and effort into freelancing before you decide to quit your other job. Keep in mind that a lot of the steps in part 1 can be undertaken while you are still working at your day job. Focus on setting the ground plan for freelancing while still earning a stable income, and you'll feel more confident and comfortable taking the leap. Third is, be ready for slow periods. In every business, there are slow periods. This will happen for your freelancing operation as well. You'll probably get stressed and think the whole thing is a flop, but know that all industries always go through ebbs and flows. Also know that eventually, business will pick back up. Make sure to plan for slow periods, whether that means changing prices or having a savings plan. The more you freelance, you'll be able to identify trends and peak and slow periods. Ultimately, you'll be able to anticipate when things slow for you, and you'll stop getting worried because this will be routine. And you can start to expect the drought and prepare. But it takes a while to get there. Fourth is, be prepared to hold yourself accountable. Since as a freelancer, you are your own boss, you need to make sure that you're doing what you need to do. While most people get excited at the prospect of not having a boss looking over their shoulders, it's also important to remember that bosses keep you motivated and give you feedback on your progress. Without a boss, you'll need to do this yourself most of the time. Engage in daily and weekly reflection about the work you've done to make sure you're hitting your targets. If you're not, then you need to have a serious look at your work habits and system. Other people, such as editors or mentors if you're a freelance writer, for example, can also help provide accountability. At the end of the day, however, you're the boss, so be the boss. Fifth is, be ready to talk about yourself a lot. As a freelancer, especially a newly minted one, you'll have to talk about yourself, what you do and what you've done a lot. You're your own marketer. Opportunities can come from surprising and unexpected places, so it's important that you have a ready pitch of a few sentences about yourself and your freelancing services or products that you can use whether you're at a holiday party or business fair. If you're a private person by nature, try writing down and practicing the pitch until it becomes natural. Over time, you'll get better at talking about yourself and doing self-promotion. A little bit of hustling is essential to success in the freelancing world. Make sure to get business cards made so you can hand them out whenever you bump into someone and start chatting. These are an old, but still relevant, way to get your name out there. Last is, cope effectively with being alone. The lack of social interaction and communication of the office environment can make freelancers feel lonely and isolated. While you'll need to learn how to stay goal-directed and on task without the motivation of others, you should also take care to prevent loneliness from taking root. Try working in different spaces a day or two a week. Take your computer to a local coffee shop and work there. Even just hearing the buzz of social interaction can make you feel less alone. You could also meet up with other freelancers for lunch or coffee to discuss problems, concerns, and other topics. There are a number of local business networking groups that can help connect people who work for themselves and usually remotely. There are also little things you can do to relieve feelings of isolation. Call someone instead of sending an email, for example.